Hi, students. It's nice to see you today. Anyway, today we're going to talk about the academic skill of explaining your ideas. In college, you must be able to explain your ideas, either in speaking or in writing. When you say something the first time, you have to explain it right after you say it. Say it and explain it. I call it 1-2 writing or 1-2 speaking. So I'm going to introduce you to 6 ways to commonly explain your ideas using different linguistic techniques. So let's look down here. Number 1, you can use the word such as and like. For example, many things make me feel happy, like exercising. Many things make me happy, like exercising. Then you would explain it. I exercise 3 times a week. My favorite thing to do is to run it to a park that is near my house. Many things make me happy, like exercising. I exercise 3 times a week. My favorite thing to do is to run to a park that is near my house. Like exercising, such as exercising. So I'm explaining the things like exercising, things such as exercising. Then I have to explain it in detail. Okay? That makes you a smart person to be able to explain your ideas and a good English writer. Now we have, for example, another thing that makes me happy is cooking. Period. For example, comma, I spend about 1 hour cooking for my family every evening. I cook meats, pasta, potatoes, rice, and a variety of vegetables. Tonight I'm cooking a pizza. Last night I cooked a tuna fish casserole. So when I say I like cooking, I have to be prepared to explain how I like cooking. Number 3 is using when and if to start your explaining. Finally, having a clean house makes me happy. When I come home and I see that the floors are clean and that there isn't any junk on the tables, I feel happy. If I see a fresh vase of flowers on a table, I am very happy. So when you make a statement like a clean house makes me happy, to explain about that, your next thing you can start your next sentence with when or with if. That's a way to explain things. Number 4, a few things make me unhappy. A case in point is having to do the dishes every night. So with this word, a case in point is, you can either put a noun or an ing verb. I like animals. A case in point is a cat. Or I like a clean house. A case in point is having clean floors. Okay? So I said a few things make me unhappy. A case in point is having, because I know if I have the is, I need an ing on the verb, is having to do the dishes every night. I don't want to have to do the dishes when I cooked the entire meal and set the table. I get angry when my family doesn't help me clean up. So I have 3 or 4 sentences to explain about what makes me unhappy. Another way to explain your thinking is by using the word consider. Living in a small town makes me happy. Consider the open space, period. Consider and a case in point are similar. You can have a noun or an ing verb. So I could put here, a few things make me unhappy. Consider having to do the dishes every night. That's great. Or a case in point is having to do the dishes every night. Likewise, going here, living in a small town makes me happy. A case in point is the open space, or consider the open space. So a case in point is plus an ing verb or a noun. consider plus an ing verb or a noun, then just a period. So when I have this sentence, look how short it is. Consider the open space. Consider plus a noun. Very short sentence. Then I explain the open space in my next sentence. Living in a small town makes me happy. Consider the open space. I can drive on the freeway without ever having to slow down. I never get in any traffic jams, unlike in Seattle. And finally, I have the word examples include. I put a period and examples include plus a noun or an ing verb. There are things I like about living in a small town, period. Examples include the open space, the clean air, and the friendly people. I hope that this is going to help you to explain your speaking or writing in more detail, such as like, for example, when, if. A case in point is consider and examples include. Go back to this and look at it again. It will help you in your writing. I'll talk to you again later. Bye.